Quick video on unboxing and setting up a SF10 Pro. Here I have one brand new in the box. If we open it up, you'll see we've got a nice screen. This is a color touchscreen display we use for advanced features in programming. We've got the Smooth Flight unit itself, the SF10 Pro unit itself. We've got our screen adapter cable. We've got our basic power input cable, which is a 2JR to an XT30 connector. We have our mounting very high bond 3M tape. And we have our two receiver cables. Now these will go into P1 and P2, as you can see on the side here. This hole here to push the button that's inside there. Okay. Alright, I'll pause the video there. I'll come back when we're ready to plug everything in, and I'll show you guys how to do your install as well as your initial setup. So connecting up your Smooth Flight 10 Pro, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to plug your screen cable into this port and the other side into your color touchscreen display. The second thing you want to do is plug your receiver cables into P1 and P2. These will be your receiver input connectors. P1 will be a primary, P2 will be a secondary. If you're only using a single receiver setup, you don't need to connect P2. Now this cable here is supplied with the unit. It's an XT30 to 2JR cable. You can run both into a single receiver, or you can run one into each receiver if you're using a dual receiver setup. The reason why we did two is so you can get good power out to your 10 servos here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect up the receiver cable to my E1 port right there. I'm going to plug my power in. I've already bound the receiver and I've set it to output EX bus. And you'll notice that the screen's actually cycling through at the moment trying to find the protocol because this is the first setup. As soon as I turn the system on, it'll switch straight to Jetty EX bus. So it's found the protocol. As long as the protocol's coming out of here, you notice the LEDs started flashing and now you're good to go. It's found it automatically. And just to confirm my connection, I pick up my little stylus. You can use your finger, but we do have a stylus. You'll see we're getting frames in there from the receiver, which is a good thing. And if I go into my input monitor and I move my sticks on my radio, you'll notice that the bars are all moving. So what I've done on this is I've made it so you've got 4 aileron channels, 2 elevator channels, and a rudder channel. I've made that in the Jetty as a relatively complex model. And you can see I've got 1 throttle, 4 aileron, 1 rudder, and 2 elevator. Now that's just a standard complex model. And if I plug my servo in now into channel, let's do channel 2, we're getting frames through and everything is good to go. Now imagine I've gone through with my radio and I've adjusted all my endpoints on my servos and we're good to go on that. The plane's ready to fly. You've got all your servos plugged in here. Let's just plug this one into, let's say, I don't know, channel 9. I think channel 9 is my rudder channel. So there you go, there's channel 9. Now the servo outputs are labeled on the front of the case. So now I'm going to set up my gyro, and I'm just going to show you guys something. So even though we've only got 10 physical outputs here, the SF10 Pro allows you to monitor up to 30 input channels. 32 actually. So even though I've only got 10 physical outputs, I've actually got up to 32 input channels. What I've done is I've assigned a switch onto channel 11 here. I'll go return. Now I'm going to set up my gyro. So I'm going to use my stylus and I'm going to push the button in here. The LED will start flashing blue. What that means is pull your elevator back, let it go. We'll go green, move your aileron right, let it go. It'll go red, move your rudder stick right, let it go. It'll go white, flick your master switch on and off. The system will calibrate, reset, and your gyro is set up, you're good to go. So if I pick up this now, I've now got rudder, gyro, and this is on high gain at the moment. I'll flick to low gain, and I've got aileron gyro there. A bit hard to see, but I do have it. And if I want to show you guys, it's found all of these colored inputs. And just like our color coding when we did our setup, the color coding follows on the channel monitor. So it's found that it's got 4 aileron channels, 2 elevator channels, and 1 rudder channel on those outputs. The setup is really that simple, guys. That is from out of the box straight to setting it up in the Smoothflight 10 Pro, and you've now got gyro control on your servos. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Cheers! Thanks for watching that video. If you liked what you saw and want more information, you can head over to our website, boomerrc.com, or for the US site, us.boomerrc.com. If you want more videos, you can check out our Facebook page, Advanced Radio, or you can head over to our YouTube channel, Rick Gel Boomer RC. Thanks guys, and stay tuned for more videos.